Welcome back, it's Smash Boss here, and today I've got new tricks and glitches to showcase. The first one is something where I'm not sure how old it actually is. However, the first time that I saw this was in one of C7's recent videos where he used this in a level. I will link the video in the description down below. So the trick itself is a new method to perform a tiny jump. Under normal circumstances, it is not possible to jump low enough in order to not get hit by the spikes in a setup right there, like this, where the spike ceiling is basically 2 blocks above the ground. Normally, Mario is not able to jump that low. There is one setup that was already known in Mario Maker 1 to perform a jump like this. However, it required some specific setup, like items like bumpers and donut blocks. But this new setup doesn't require anything else than one place next to the place where you want to do the tiny jump, where the ceiling is not that low, so basically right here. And now all you need to do, which is easier said than done, is to jump quickly 2 times in a row. One time starting from here to get under the area where you want to do the tiny jump, and then another time. And with the perfect timing, the second jump will be a tiny jump. Just like that. However, the timing on this is really precise, because basically I guess that's also why this trick works. When you land, my theory is that you can already initiate the next jump before you actually touch the ground from landing from the first jump. And only if you press the jump button in that exact moment, like basically before you land from your first jump, then the second jump will be a little bit lower than normally, which is in this case low enough to perform a tiny jump. And as I said, you can do this wherever there is an area right here where you don't have to do a tiny jump, next to the area where you have to do the tiny jump. So the next glitch is not the same thing, but definitely related to something that I saw on Twitter by fbuffalo3. I will also link his video in the description down below. So basically this new mechanic shows that seesaws are really a bit broken. So right here there's a seesaw on a track that goes down, and on top of the seesaw there's a bullet bill launcher. So if I start from here and I see the seesaw going down and I then go here, you can see that the bullet bill launcher never really appeared in the first place, which is strange. So basically, if a seesaw goes off screen and then things that are on top of the seesaw are loaded in, they don't spawn. So right here there's another instance of this glitch that could also be really useful for puzzle levels. So right here, as you can see, when I run towards this launcher, the seesaw on the platform is still on screen a little bit when I reach the launcher. That's why it didn't despawn yet. However, if I go a certain distance away, which is these 4 blocks right here, then the seesaw will not yet respawn. However, the launcher will despawn, so the next time I go there, the launcher is suddenly also gone. So basically it can be used to make some kind of lock that opens up if you just walk into a certain spot and then go back. If I go past these 4 blocks, then the seesaw will also respawn, so the launcher will be back. However, if it's anywhere in the range of these 4 blocks, then I can go back and the launcher will be gone. The best thing about this, in my opinion, is that it also works on entire enemy stacks, so I can also do something like this, where the item that I want to get rid of is, for example, a muncher. So now I go here, the muncher is there, and then I go in the specific area and I go back and the muncher is also gone. Basically, as long as some item on the stack is on the seesaw, the entire stack does not spawn. So if I have a muncher and then a thwomp on top of the muncher or something like that, I can do the same thing. I go here once, it spawns, I go into this area and I go back and both items are gone. So there's really a lot that you can do with this trick. And then there's two more things that I discovered about the Super Mario Bros. 2 mushroom. First of all, if you throw a shell at the right angle, you can hit switches and blocks like this, where it basically goes over the edge of the block, which should not hit the block. You can also do this in other game styles normally when you throw the shell at the right angle. However, I just wanted to showcase that it is also possible with the newly added Super Mario Bros. 2 mushroom. And the second one is once again some kind of slope jankiness. So right here, if you have a steep slope and you throw a sideways spring all the way into the steep slope, like as far as it goes, you can then grab it from the other side of the slope. So that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video.